watching, I'm watching golf, I'm watching tennis, some of the college basketball, a lot of hockey, and I tweeted out, if we ever go to war about the Navy defense, they didn't play defense in the last 4 or 5 seconds. Mm-hmm. If we ever go to war and this is the defense that's defending our country, we're in trouble. Instantly, people like Blutman, we're at war right now.
Is that how you found out?
I didn't put 2 and 2 together that the Navy was maybe involved in the war, and then.
Welcome back to Macrodosing. It is Tuesday. It is March 10th. Today's episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. It can be challenging this time of year to make time for therapy, but BetterHelp makes scheduling and attending your weekly sessions easy because it's all online. You can do phone, video, you can do message chat. It's all according to your schedule. And with over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 6 million people globally, and it works. With an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. If your therapist isn't the right fit, you can switch anytime. It's easy, no extra cost. Prioritize your well-being with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/dose. Get 10% off that first month. BetterHelp.com/dose. It's a very special episode of Macrodosing today. It's Nanodosing. Arian is out of town this week. And we have our dear, dear friend, Jersey Jerry, back on the program. And we also have special guest of honor. Can we call him guest of honor?
Yeah.
I like that.
Guest of honor today is Liam Blutman.
Thanks.
How about clap it up? Is this your debut?
No,
he's
second
been on
or third.
before.
I was here once for sure, second on a FaceTime.
What was the other time?
We had him on when we were doing Name the Dudes by the
Jersey,
Numbers.
Yeah.
That's right. But never like we're bringing Blutman on for a full episode.
No, he's definitely been on for a nanodosing.
Oh, okay.
Like
Well,
when we first moved to this office.
It's been so long
Right.
now.
We've done a lot of episodes.
How long have we been here now?
2.5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, coming up on 3 years in April
Damn. Shit.
was when I
Well,
moved here, I think.
Yeah, but the office wasn't ready till
Office was right.
they told us July,
Yeah.
and it was mid-November.
But I just wanted to get that first summer in. First summer was,
Mm.
I mean, they're going to write books about that first summer one day, Big T.
I hate summer.
Really?
Yeah. I like being outside for the golf,
Yeah.
but after that, I'm out.
You're a spring guy?
Spring's good.
So if you like the weather, what do you dislike about summer?
Well, because I don't go to beaches. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't go to really pools or anything like that.
What do you wear when you do go to a beach?
Bathing suit.
Standard?
Yeah.
Standard, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were like a basketball jersey guy.
No,
At the beach?
No, but I kind of like that, though.
No offense. I could see you wearing a basketball jersey at the beach.
I might start doing that if
Yeah.
I go to a beach.
Well, you know, like the fit that you were getting into for a while, it was like the super long N1 basketball shorts.
Yeah, I like that. I still got them at home.
Yeah.
I
You
wear-
bring
my-
that back for March.
Sometimes that's my pajamas sometime at night.
You wear the big mesh shorts.
big match shorts. Yeah, at nighttime. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I like the summertime. Summer
Yeah.
gets a bad rep. There's a lot of people that don't like it because it's too sweaty, too hot. Summer, that's when all the fun happens.
Have y'all been through a winter here?
Yeah, winter's
That'll
terrible.
make you appreciate some
I do
summer.
hate the winter here for sure.
So you hate summer, you hate winter.
I like fall.
Okay.
Fall's nice. I like wearing a hoodie. You know.
The 3 weeks that we have fall.
Yeah, I
The
like.
summer here makes me appreciate the winter here.
What do you mean?
Explain.
Because everyone's Chicago summer this, Chicago summer that. No, it's still just hot. I'm sweaty. I want to stay inside. Because remember, at the end of the day, I'm orange and the sun hates me.
Yep.
Well, break down the years that you've spent in various cities, Blutman.
Los Angeles for a few.
Like, were you born there?
Born in Tarzana, California. Lived in the Agora Hills region for a few years. Moved to Vegas, I'd say either 3 or 4 to about 24, with a little back and forth from Vegas to LA sprinkled in there, and then Vegas to Chicago.
So
Bad places to live if you don't like the heat.
Yeah, so you're trashing Chicago summer, but you moved here from Vegas.
Because it's still so hot, yeah.
Okay, Blutman, I got a question for you about Las Vegas.
Mhm.
And you might be the best person to ask about this. So we're going to go, I believe, the first weekend of May. We're doing Max's bachelor party. in Las Vegas. What should we do in Las Vegas on a bachelor party? What would you do?
Well, those are two completely.
I want to know the
different
Blutman
things.
answer.
Well, I grew up in Vegas. I've lived in Vegas for a long time. Not ever going to the Strip. The Strip is a place that a guy like me goes if I want to go see a sporting event. That's why I go to the Strip. So anything that you're going to do at a bachelor party, I'm not going to do. If I had a bachelor party in Vegas, what I would do is I'd say to my fellows, hey, this is what's happening. We're going to go to Magic Noodle, which is an Asian restaurant, handcrafted noodles. We would go there, and we would eat some food. We'd probably go to my house, probably the house.
Okay.
Probably do that, and then I just say to the fellas, hey, where do you guys want to go to dinner? And then they tell me where we want to go to dinner, and we go to dinner, and we'd have a great night. Maybe go to the casino, Red Rock Casino, and do something there. I don't know.
Okay, so you would go to Magic Noodle and then back to your house.
I love Magic Noodle. Yeah.
Do you think Max would be allowed to go to your house when we're in Vegas?
No, because only my mom lives there now.
Okay.
Because Marky's back in LA right now. When I said my house, that was just kind of creature of habit, like what I would have done as a kid. We don't got my childhood house anymore.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah.
Going to that house sometimes, that is one of the downsides of going on a long trip or like a bachelor party. Is like sometimes you just want to go home for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Just like spend the night at home. Tap in.
How long should a bachelor party be? How many days you think?
I think it kind of depends on where the person's at in life and who this person is. But I would say like a good rule of thumb for like just a friend who's getting married, I would say 2.5 days.
2.5. Okay.
2.5 days, right? Is that? I feel like that's right in the sweet spot.
So you're saying Thursday to Sunday?
I'm saying, oh well, okay. Here's what I think would be perfect. Would be like a Friday afternoon. You all meet up.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Friday afternoon, Saturday, Sunday, and then you go home on Monday morning.
Got it.
And then you have that Monday built in to recover.
Okay.
I think that's probably good. Now, if it's like, that's if it's in a place like Vegas. I think I'm also kind of mixing in the Vegas factor because I don't want to spend 5 days in Las Vegas. But if it's like a cool destination and it's a fun trip, then yeah, I could see that. I could see like 4 or 5 days.
You're doing 5 days?
If it's a really cool trip.
Like an island, you mean?
Yeah,
Like an
yeah.
island?
If you're going
Okay.
to like, yeah. And it's maybe if it's a guy that like has been going through a lot and like all the boys are rallying around, so pumped that he's getting married. It's like, we're going to do it big for your birthday, dude. You've been through so much. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of guy. Why? What do you think?
I think 3 full days.
3 full days.
Mine's day and a half.
1 day and a half.
Day and a half.
Getting there Friday at noon, leaving Sunday at 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
I think my flight's at 6. Yeah. By the way,
wait, you're choosing to wake up at 6 a.m.
Well,
after the big day of your back.
the flight was
sleep
the
in.
cheapest. By the way, the last 5 minutes is how I found that my bachelor party got nixed for Max's.
I didn't.
PFT
schedule
never
it.
specified that. He just said that he couldn't go. It's because he's going to his real friend's bachelor party.
Well, it's also a work trip.
No, it's fine. I don't care.
It's definitely a work trip.
Yeah, but I'm leaving at like 6 or 7 a.m. on Sunday. What do I need to stick around on Sunday for?
You just give yourself a treat. It's your bachelor party. Don't force yourself to wake up at 5 a.m.
My trips.
Where
feel
you
like-
going, Big T?
Going to Denver, Colorado, because the Atlanta Braves are there. It leaves at 6. So that means I got to be there at 5, which means I need to be up at 4 if we go to the casino that night. I just might not go to sleep that night.
Yeah.
That's crazy, Big T. Give yourself a treat and have your flight be at like
Should I
noon.
try to change this?
Yes.
I say you stay an extra day. What do you got planned?
That's
for this-
honestly
for this trip?
insane that it's a Sunday. You've got the entire day, and you're like, I'd like to get out of there. I like to beat the traffic.
Let's see what. Well, I'm always an early flight guy. I like to be in.
Yeah.
If I can be back on my couch at 10 a.m.
I love that.
Yeah,
Me
it's better
too.
than hanging around at the airport all day. Let's see what they'll let me change it to.
I got to build in time for the hangover. I just realized I'm talking bachelor party in a room full of 3 guys that don't really drink that much.
And here's the other thing, you know about me.
Yeah.
I'm a first class guy.
Yeah.
So the money you spend on the first class, I'm willing to take a flight that's not as desirable instead
Right.
of upgrading that. I'll be in first class on the worst flight.
That's a savvy move. I might need to steal.
Big T's got the
Oh, dude, if
long
you want,
legs. He needs the first class.
yeah. If
I get that.
they're charging another $200 to leave at 8:15, no thank you.
You know what, Big T? Congratulations getting married. I'll pay for that.
No,
I'll
no,
pay-
no,
I'll pay
no,
for your latest
no,
flight.
because then
Nice.
because then it's no.
But
I'd-
8:15 is not even that much better.
I know.
Right, I'd much rather have the guilt trip that you didn't go on my bachelor party, which I believe was scheduled first, to go on Max's than the 2 hours. That's so much more valuable. One time, someone, I'm not going to say who, forgot to call me on my birthday. Very important person. And they offered me $100 to never bring it up again. And I regret taking it every day
Yep.
because I got the worst end of that deal.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
That's such a valuable
Right.
ace to have in the hole.
right.
Mad Dog McKenzie, it's not just me. Like, that's insane that Big T put his flight at 6 a.m., right?
Yes.
After his own bachelor party, yeah.
When he has the entire day. It's Sunday.
But it's
Yeah.
also not shocking from coming from
T.
Big T.
I just always do whatever flight's the
But
cheapest.
generally,
Unfortunately, yeah, I've been on many a 6 a.m. flight due to budget restrictions of my own. But on my own bachelorette party someday, I don't think I would be like, first flight out, let's go.
I mean, we're not doing anything Sunday.
No,
Everybody's
you could.
leave.
but you could sleep in.
I don't do anything on a day I'm traveling.
Okay.
If I'm that's it. I actually, when we went to San Diego, I had to fly home at like 8 p.m. That was the worst day of my life because I had to walk around. I was checked out of the hotel. I had to walk around San Diego with a suitcase.
Well, it was also the worst day of your life because you were.
I was also violently hungover. I did end up stumbling into a random bar. The UT was playing an NCAA tournament baseball game, and there was a group there on a bachelor party from Knoxville, and they were UT fans, and they were Big T believers. Of
I
course.
just came
so
up with a
I
great
sat with
idea.
them and we watched the game.
That's a great point. What about a place? Now, you said your checkout was what, 11, 12 from your hotel?
Yeah.
What about a spot where some people don't like to go sit in the airport?
Mm-hmm.
What about if we build these little tiny offices where people go stay until they check into their flight? It's kind of like an Airbnb,
Yeah.
but you're not paying the full price for the Airbnb. You're paying for like a couple hours.
It's kind of like an airport lounge, except you're not at the airport.
Right.
Yeah, but not everybody can have the access to the airport lounge. You know what I mean? Nobody got
Well,
that
now
money.
they do. Now they let anybody into the lounge.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
I
yeah.
don't go to the lounge anymore because they let anybody in.
You can just
Wow.
pay. You can just pay like on the spot.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not right.
How much does that cost?
I want to say like
$50 or
Yeah.
something.
And what do you get? You get food? I never been to a lounge before.
Yeah, there's shitty food, alcohol.
very bad food.
really?
Like the dry, everything there is super dry. So it doesn't matter what you're getting. If it's the chicken, it's going to be dry. If it's a muffin, it's going to be dry. If it's one of the desserts, it's going to be really dry.
Cereal. I'm always there in the morning, as we've discussed. So they've got, your Fruit Loops and such.
Yeah.
Dry?
Yeah, Fruit Loops very dry.
And
the milk dry.
I'll do a dry cereal. Blutman.
I don't have. If I have cereal, I'm not doing it with the milk. No.
Yeah. I'll
Really?
do either, but I'll just eat it.
Okay.
You won't do milk, period?
Mm-mm.
See, if I'm doing
I'm
cereal,
not a milk guy.
me neither, but just with cereal. If I'm doing cereal with milk, that's an event. If I'm just, there's cereal in there, let me grab some, I'll just do a couple.
Got it.
Do a couple handfuls.
Got it.
Yeah, it's at the airport. I always felt that there should be a gym too. Like have a place where you can work out.
So does
You get there early.
Sean Duffy.
Sean Duffy thinks that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh, well, Sean Duffy thinks like get dressed up.
He also wants you to wear a suit, and also he wants to put like chin-up bars in your terminal.
Chin up bar. I'm saying like make an actual gym, like one that you check into.
Yeah, but aren't you going to be all sweaty?
So
sitting
they
down?
got locker room, showers.
Suit? Did he say suit?
He said,
Get dressed up.
"Get dressed up."
I don't. A suit's ridiculous, but we do have to do something about the pajamas.
I got no problem with pajamas.
Actual pajamas.
I got no problem with pajamas on a
Really?
plane. Yeah.
They
No
just,
problem.
They just banned Crocs at the Tampa airport.
Why?
I think it's a bit
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they wanted to do. They said pajamas too.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they did release a thing, but like obviously it's unenforceable. But I do like the pajamas is a bridge too far.
Unless you're kids, I feel like.
Even sweatpants, fine.
Even sweat. You're willing to give people
No
sweatpants.
pajamas.
What about the people? You know who pisses me off? The people that go to the airport that have like all the designer clothing on them, like the Gucci, the Louis Vuitton. Just they want to just stand out, like they're so rich. And then this happened multiple times to me. You go on your flight, and they're just like in the middle seat in like 36B with like all this designer clothing on. It's like, what are we doing? Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I've seen like people getting really like wearing really really fancy shit, and I
Yeah.
like it. I like it when they do it like as a duo, when there's a husband and wife like
Yeah.
dressed up together like they're a traveling basketball team. Like they got the same sweatsuit on, like same bags that they have. They're like sometimes the same T-shirts that they make for themselves.
Yeah.
I like those couples. Those couples, I feel like they stay together.
They do definitely stay together for sure.
We got a lot to get into today. Big T wanted to like explain the news to Blutman because Blutman, how much attention do you pay to like stuff that happens outside of sports?
If it's on Twitter, sometimes I'll see it. Most times scroll by. I'm not watching the news.
Not what?
Well, so when we
Not ringing the
when we found out
newspaper.
Arian couldn't be here, we were talking about who do we want to have on, and I was like, I want to know how much Blutman knows of what's going on.
Okay.
Because, like, I heard you talking about you were watching Marist Merrimack yesterday,
I-
which I was watching. Travesty in that game.
There not being a shot clock violation doesn't make much sense.
Neither team knew what was going on, by the way. Marist was going to let them dribble it out to, like, 6 seconds down a point. Then they get a shot clock violation, doesn't get called. Anyway,
coach didn't
heartbreak
know
for
what
the
was
Red
going
Foxes.
on.
No, John Dunn had I believe that's his name.
Yeah.
No clue what was going on. Sad day. I'm the number one Red Foxes guy in this office. Everyone knows that.
100%.
But so I know you're watching stuff like that, but like, do you know what? So I want to gauge where you're at news wise.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably a good weekend to do it because like yesterday while I was watching, I'm watching golf, I'm watching tennis, some of the college basketball, a lot of hockey, and I tweeted out, if we ever go to war about the Navy defense, they didn't play defense in the last 4 or 5 seconds. If we ever go to war and this is this is the defense that's defending our country, we're in trouble. Instantly, people like Blutman, we're at war right now.
Is that how you found out?
I didn't put 2 and 2 together that the Navy was maybe involved in the war, and then we had the Chinese Taiwan debacle,
Yeah.
to which a tweeter informed me, "Hey, bud, this is why." I don't know what was going on there. I just thought the baseball team was called Chinese Taipei because that's what they do in the Little League World Series in WBC. So I thought that this is like a baseball team situation where they brand themselves that
No,
way.
it's because the WBC's woke. They
Oh,
don't want
yeah,
China
that
coming
I
after
didn't.
'em.
That I kind of sort of learned. I really didn't understand
You
it.
thought that Taipei was the name of the team, like the Commanders. We're the Chinese Taipei.
Well, like Japan calls their baseball team Samurai Japan.
Yeah.
which is pretty sick.
that is awesome.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was just this is how we're branding our team so more people know who we are. I don't know. That's how they do it in Little League World Series. So I think a lot of us have become accustomed to referring to Taiwan as Chinese Taipei. I don't know. It's the same place.
That's how they get you. The
got
plan
me,
is
I
actually
guess.
working to perfection in the brains.
They
of
got
Liam
me,
Blutman,
and
yeah.
the brain scrambled for a bit, and then it was back to watching the Minnesota State high school hockey.
So you do know there is a war event
Yeah,
with what country?
Iran.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So you know that.
You know that.
Dialed.
Didn't know the Navy was
I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
We sunk one of their ships with a torpedo.
Battleship.
Yeah.
We did. We sank their battleship. Did you hear the story behind how we did that?
No.
I would encourage you to look it up and read it because I've only read like headlines and first paragraphs of news articles about it.
It's
But
the best way to consume.
it is. But so we were taking part in some sort of like demonstration or event with various other navies from around the world, and the Iranian Navy was also at this event that we were at, and that battleship was there along with our sub in the area. And then I think they had to cancel the event because war was happening, and so we just sunk their battleship outside this event in India, like nowhere close to the actual conflict in Iran. But it was like a target of opportunity that was right there that we knew was there because we were doing like a demonstration.
It was like a may as well.
Yeah, it's like we're at a game preserve. You know, like those rich people in Texas that have they got ranches with fences, and they're like, I want you to stock this with antelope, and then next March I'm going to come down. We're going to bring the fellas. We're going to shoot all of them.
We weren't planning on stopping at McDonald's, but one was there.
One was there, and so it was like, okay,
and,
yeah,
you know,
I guess we could
get the Coke Zero for $1.
Yeah, we got the play place here.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my understanding of what happened with that. So Blutman, are you familiar with the Epstein files?
Cognizant of it and everything, could not be motivated one bit to go learn anything about it.
That's probably for the best.
It is, honestly. Like it's stuff that I wish I did not know. Jerry, have you been paying attention to the Epstein files?
No.
Not at
I
all?
seen they deleted 65,000 files. Is that
They
correct?
deleted a lot of stuff, and there's some stuff that they haven't put out yet, and then they put it out, and then they go back and they delete more.
Yeah. Bad people, man.
Bad people
Bad people.
across the board. And then just this morning, Ohio State University's president resigned after having an illicit affair. Was it with it was with a staffer?
It's gone for everybody in the Big Ten.
I only saw that because it was college/wake up Barstool.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that might have flown under the radar until now.
Also in the news today, we've got a little bit of an update on Havana Syndrome. Have you guys heard
Not
of
even
Havana
the
Syndrome?
slightest clue.
Okay, so like 10 years ago, a bunch of people that worked for the U.S. government, and some of them worked for like the State Department, some worked for possibly the CIA, they started reporting that they were feeling like these physical symptoms of like nausea, dizziness, headaches, stomach upset, and they couldn't figure out what was going on with them. And the speculation was that they were all working in like the same area, that other like spies from foreign governments had some sort of invisible weapon that they were directing at these people that was making them feel upset, dizzy, etc. And they couldn't prove anything because there was no tangible weapon that they recovered. It was just like hypothetical. Like, we think that this government might have like an energy weapon that's fucking us all up. So 60 Minutes just put out a report yesterday that the Russian mafia is selling this energy weapon, and that they've seen the energy weapon, and that they have been using it to mess with people. It's like a cube almost. It's like a microwave technology that they can aim at somebody, and then it just fucks them up.
Wow.
Is that what you read, Big T?
Yeah, and they said the fact that our agents were able to buy it from just the Russian. You said it was the mob? I just saw it was Russians, I assume.
Russian mafia.
Yeah. That means the Russian government has lost control of it. So now that could be used by anyone on anyone.
Yeah. So now if you just have a connection somehow to the Russian mafia, you can buy this invisible energy weapon.
They said it was like a microwave?
Yeah, it uses like microwave technology, and it doesn't kill people, right? Maybe if you use it for too long.
3 sources tell 60 Minutes that undercover agents purchased a miniaturized microwave weapon from a Russian criminal network. Secret U.S. military lab testing of the device on rats and sheep has resulted in symptoms similar to Havana Syndrome, a confidential source says.
It's crazy the stuff they got.
I mean, this could be used for all sorts of uses.
Yeah, like testing out Mincy would be interesting.
Yeah, I was thinking like it says Belichick written all over it. Right? You could see if Saban, if he gets back into college football. Oh, it's Indiana.
Oh, for certain.
Signetti's on the phone right now with the CIA being like, get me one of these concentrated energy weapons. We got a tougher schedule next year. I mean, University of Michigan. Connor Stalions actually. So shout out Connor Stalions. I think he's got a new project that he's working on. He actually DM'd me the other day. I need to respond to him, asking if he could come talk to me about it. It might have something to do with this directed energy weapon.
That's real?
Yeah, oh, that's real.
He wants to talk to you about his new project?
Yeah. It sounds promising. Let's see exactly what he says. I mean, I don't want to put him on the spot too much, but he reached out, last week.
I see him pop up in the likes of Brandon and my college football videos from time to time.
He's a Big T believer.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
I think he is a follower.
Confirmed.
If you follow, I reserve the right to call you a believer. I don't know that I'm choosing to call him that at this time, but
let me see exactly what this was about. I don't want to give away. Okay, I don't want to give away what he's working on, but I do. I have a phone call pending with him, so we're going to discuss, and it could have something to do with this directed energy weapon.
How much was it? Did they say how much they purchased it for?
No, I don't think so. But I mean, name your price.
Yeah.
Name your price.
Breaking news.
Breaking moves.
Falcons are making a strong push to sign Tua.
Let's go, Big T.
Big
All right.
T. It's big.
real.
Big
Oos.
for the
Not
brand.
Let's
real.
go, Oos.
No.
It's big for the brand.
No, you're getting God. That's not real.
No, that's
ESPN
huge.
push notification.
ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
They pushed it.
They pushed it to my phone. NFL Network reporting.
Congrats, dude.
That's not good.
So
That's not good.
yeah, I mean, you got all the lefties now, right?
That's not good.
All the lefties. You know what's crazy? Is,
I'm close. I'm close. I think I said on this show, I've kind of just completely abandoned the Atlanta Hawks. I no longer consider them one of my favorite teams. I haven't watched a game in years. The problem is the NFL is so omnipresent that you can't not have an NFL team. I can't just pick up another one but I hate these guys. I actually hate them. I don't enjoy watching them. I don't care. If you asked me, I would rather have Tennessee be the 12 seed in the college football playoff than the Falcons win the Super Bowl. Easy.
really?
Wow.
Yes. So it's not even even if they win,
Why?
because I care about Tennessee way, 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 way more.
Okay.
And that's those guys are playing real football with real guys, not this Tua bullshit.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm just talking. But I don't know. I hate them. I hate them so much.
Well, there had to be a point where you were a bigger Falcons fan than you were Tennessee fan, no?
Yeah, as a kid,
Yeah,
probably
right?
the Falcons. I mean, when Mike Vick,
What happened to that kid? What happened?
The Falcons happened. Mike Vick was sick.
Yeah.
Then he goes to prison, and then we have Chris Redman and Joey Harrington.
Mm-hmm. Great guy.
Then they get Matt Ryan, and okay, now we're back again, and then they fuck it up 3 or 4 times, and now they're just in this wasteland of Marcus Mariota and Desmond Ridder and Michael Penix.
It is interesting that look, the quarterback controversies that you've gone through. I would imagine that having your star quarterback arrested for a federal dogfighting investigation has got to be one of the ones that will make a casual fan just quit the team entirely, right?
Yep.
You can't draw that up any worse.
Then we had a guy piping in fake crowd noise.
That happens everywhere.
Well, we got in trouble for it. His name also happened to be the name of the team's star wide receiver, which was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had our team ask guys at the combine if they were gay. Then we had the defensive coordinator's son prank call a guy in the draft to pretend that he got drafted. There's just it never ends, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Then we finally get a pass rusher for the first time in a decade. He's in jail. Everyone goes to jail on this team.
Not Tua. Tua's a good guy.
Also, who was the guy, the running back that was jerking off in his car?
Oh,
Jamal.
There was also the Kellen Winslow jerking off in his car.
Hang on. I'm not.
I just remember Kellen Winslow. He was cranking hog in a Home Depot parking lot.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they think Chicago's got a carjacking problem.
But
Was it Jamal Anderson?
I don't want to say yes, but I don't want to say confirmed, but yes.
But it was a...
Yeah, the Dirty Bird guy.
I'm not seeing... but it was a masturbation thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but this was after this was several years ago.
Yeah, he was not on the team.
Jamal Anderson was not jailed after exposing himself at a Quick Trip on Wednesday morning, so that's good. That's good.
Yeah, but Tua's a fine backup, isn't he?
Well, he'll be the starter at the beginning, right?
You think so?
I think Penix is still hurt.
One interesting thing is the Falcons, they have a obviously a left-handed starter in Penix. Now Tua, their backup is left-handed, and their center is also left-handed. I believe it's the only center quarterback left-handed duo in the NFL, and now they got two of them. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, Tua.
Because apparently, if you have a left-handed center, it like fucks with a quarterback, a right-handed quarterback.
Well, I know receivers don't like left-handed quarterbacks because the ball spins opposite.
Ball spins
But
differently.
now both are left-handed, so now that they'll be used to that.
That's all you got. Yeah. All right, Jerry. Who do you want the Steelers to sign?
Man, I'm hoping for
Aaron Rodgers.
Well, I think that's a done deal. I think already. He's coming back for sure. I would like a wide receiver for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like a big name. I'd like that.
Brandon Ayuk.
No.
Okay.
About the dude from the Jags.
Brian
Brian
Thomas.
Thomas. Yeah. I like him.
Forgot how to play football.
I like him.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of potential. I like him.
He's scared of taking hits.
Yeah, we could fix that.
Chronic
we could fix that. I think the offense is actually going to be pretty good with McCarthy.
They looked better at the end of last year too.
Yeah.
McCarthy knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Is there anyone you want to draft? Any Jerry guys?
I mean, the only thing I've seen is that clip with that Sony kid with the combine. He looked great. So what's his name? Sonny Styles? Sonny Styles.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked great. That's all I've seen about the combine.
I hope that you guys get Brandon Ayuk. I'm wishing.
Well, we
that
were
for you.
close. Was it last year or the year before? The Steelers were very close to landing him, and just kind of fell through. But he's a bad person. I think I wouldn't want him.
He's done some weird stuff. Weird guy. The fact that he just kind of stopped playing football.
Yeah.
Also raises a lot of red flags. I'm concerned that the Commanders are going to get him.
I just don't want him or Diggs. I'm out on Diggs.
Out on Diggs?
Yeah.
I would like Alec Pierce.
It's a good name.
Alec Pierce is.
Yeah.
He's different.
Yeah, he's very good.
I found what I was thinking of. I was thinking of Eugene Robinson being arrested the night before the Super Bowl for soliciting prostitution.
He did that.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I was thinking of. Not Jamal Anderson, who it does seem did get arrested for a masturbatory offense.
But also
But
you have
not-
Eugene Robinson.
Right. Because I knew it was right before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, Eugene Robinson, he was the Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
and he got arrested the night before the Super Bowl for picking up a hooker.
Did he play in the game?
I think he did, yeah. I'm pretty sure he did. And then they lost. Yeah, that's just a classic Falcon story.
Yeah, I mean, we've got dozens of those. Yeah, he did play in the game.
Wow.
I would like to see Alec Pierce as a Washington Commander. I would like we need some help on the offensive line. We need a center. I think we might be in the Linderbaum market.
Defense is old though, Eric.
Defense is very old.
Yeah, you gotta get younger on D.
We got to get very young on defense.
Yeah.
But also we need a center badly. What do you think about paying a center $20 million a year?
Got no problem with it as long as he's the best.
He might be the best. Blutman, what are you looking for in free agency this year?
Where people go.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I'm more so looking forward to. I want to see where Malik Willis goes really bad. I want to see where Kyler goes. I want to see where Kyler goes because I truly believe he's closer to winning a World Series than he is a Super Bowl.
Mhm.
So I'm curious to see where Kyler goes.
Is he closer to winning a World Baseball Classic than he is a World Series?
Ooh. That's a tough question.
What nationality is he?
Well, he's American.
Okay.
But he has.
He seems like he has a little Asian in him.
Yeah,
I think he is Blasian.
I think he's got a Korean
Korean.
grandmother.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. So he could play for Korea, for sure.
Be a big get.
Do you guys think when it comes to World Baseball Classic, are you in the mindset that this is it's an exhibition, or do you care about it?
I could not care less about it, quite honestly. I cared about it as a kid when I cared about baseball, but I don't care about it now. I have the same outlook as, like, I guess Bryce Harper. He's like, this is cool, but it's not the Olympics.
This is why we're not going to win, because of guys like you.
Fair, but I'm
Bryce.
not in the locker room. I'm not even a fan of the team. They have Jeff D. Lowe, who is a fan of the team, so they have good energy guys. Aaron Judge, I've heard, needs to be able to give better speeches. That's not on me either. The other countries seem to take it more seriously and are more passionate about it. Good for them. I think it's ludicrous to say you'd rather win a World Baseball Classic than a World Series.
That's how much it means to those
But
guys,
I guess that's
though.
what happens when Kike Hernandez plays in the World Series 7 times a year.
Yeah.
But if you're not on like a Major League Baseball roster, this is the most important tournament ever.
Also, like,
Well, Kike Hernandez said he's played in 4 World Series, whatever it was, and this means more.
I don't know. It's tough with baseball because, like, you got legitimate dudes who have only ever known the United States of America. They're playing for Korea and Italy and Brazil, and it's like you're not 100%. You're not authentic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not hockey. With hockey, I don't know, man.
Tell me more about hockey.
Aside from a few blips in the system, these guys are playing for where they were born.
Yeah.
Unless you have like a Thomas Harley who was born in Syracuse but is dual and plays with Canada. Unless the Olympics are hosted by China and you have to come up with a bunch of Americans and Canadians and stuff who are able to resonate with China.
Is USA the best team by far in the WBC?
I wouldn't say by far. No, Japan's really good.
Dominican's lineup is insane,
The
Dominican
U.S.
Republic
is like
good.
minus 115 to win.
but we shouldn't be.
We played
Yeah,
Mexico
that's just
tonight, right?
American bias.
Mexico's solid.
Yeah, Mexico's a good team. There's
We don't have the pitching to beat Dominican Republic.
You don't have the heart because, well, I
Yeah.
guess Scooball found it. But
Those guys hit homers and run around the bases like they just hit a walk-off in Game 7 of the World Series. In pool play,
Yeah.
we're not beating those guys. Then you got to play Shohei.
This jarred me on Wub today. Meek said U.S. hasn't won a WBC since 2017. Is that jarring?
It's
Well,
no,
I
because
think there's
that's
only
just-
been one.
Yeah, it was Japan, and then us.
Good stat,
Right.
Meek.
I thought this happened every year.
I thought it
every
happened
3
like every
years.
3. Okay.
Every 3 years,
But
it's
But then
classic sports
2020,
calendar.
they
obviously.
didn't play in 2021?
COVID,
I don't
maybe?
think so.
COVID.
So Japan won the last one, and that
Correct.
was extra innings, right, against the United States.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, it was a one-run game though, right?
Yeah, and
4-3?
Shohei struck Trout out
That's
to
right.
end the game.
Yeah, that's right. That was crazy. Is Trout on? He's not on the roster this time,
No.
is he?
That's sad.
What's up with Mike Trout? I feel like Mike Trout will go down
Don't
in
make
history
me do Mike Trout talk.
as the most forgettable superstar when you take into account like how good he was at his sport.
Yeah.
There's nobody like him in the history of American sports. A guy that
There's someone exactly like him.
will enlighten me.
Exactly like him. Like, so much like him, I can't believe you're same sport, same position,
Okay.
but had more aura, so people remember him more fondly.
Go on.
Ken Griffey Jr.
I mean, King different, much different story than you know what I'm saying with Mike Trout.
How?
Like Mike
It's the exact same.
King Griffey Jr. was the most marketable superstar of his entire generation.
Right, he had more aura.
Yeah.
But in terms of career, it's almost identical.
Well, career, but I'm talking about like a forgotten guy, a guy that nobody talked. Everyone talked about King Griffey Jr. The kid, the swing.
I
the
understand,
backwards
but
hat.
like could have been one of the best hitters ever. I mean, still
Right.
Hall of Famer, but like injuries derailed him.
Right, Mike Trout. You could look at his stats that he already has, even with the injuries, and be like, this guy was the best hitter of his generation.
I don't know that was true.
But like, I'm talking about a guy that
he was
is-
great. He was awesome.
That is that incredible at his sport, that much of an outlier at his sport, that has failed to register in the national conscious as a superstar.
Well, I'll never forget. I'll never forgive Mark Blutman. 2 weeks before Mike Trout got called up to make his debut, I said, "Hey, Mark, we were at the Angels game. I think playing the Orioles, maybe." I said, "Hey, Marky, can I get a Mike Trout jersey?" He said, nope, that guy's never even played a game. Why would you get that? Got Pujols instead. Terrible decision on Marky's behalf. Maybe one of the worst decisions in human history. Mark Blutman.
You would have that jersey would have been worth a lot of money, right?
Definitely early investment. That means more to the heart than it does price.
It does.
All-time player, though, Albert Pujols. Not for the Angels, but
Yeah, who cares? That was when I cared about baseball. Watched all 162.
What about the just the Angels franchise in general?
Depressing.
It's a case study in sadness.
imagine having
Oh,
Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout on the same team
And
for several years.
Anthony Rendon,
Right?
great player.
And they never won a playoff game. They went to one.
with Trout, they played the Royals in that one series and got swept, I believe. Was that 2014? The Ohtani one, I think, maybe was one playoff series. I don't even know who they played.
But I believe they didn't win a game.
I mean, that would check out.
Certainly never won a series. But yeah.
The Angels kids when I was a little kid were way more fun. Eric Ibar, Sean Figgins, those are names that resonate and meant something.
Oh, Chone Figgins, love that guy.
Has he completely fell off, Trout?
Yeah,
I don't keep up with baseball.
He's just hurt
He's just
and
always
old.
hurt.
And
Focused
sad.
on
he's only 34.
the Eagles.
He loves the Eagles, hunting, golf, and fantasy football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a great life.
The last few years, 130 games, 29, 82,
He made his own
119,
golf course.
36, 53.
He made his own golf
What are his
course with his
career
brother.
earnings?
It's beautiful.
Probably not as much as you think.
I'm gonna guess career earnings for Mike Trout,
I'm-
190 million.
No, I would say more.
Okay.
285,
Okay. I hope you're right.
313 is my guess.
313.
303.
Damn, good for him. Good for him. If I were him, though, I would have. You know what? He's got a good life. He's got a really good life.
Do you think he wanted to just play somewhere else?
No, I don't think so. I think
He had an opportunity
Yeah.
to leave and didn't.
He likes living in Southern California. He likes having October off so he can go watch the Birds in the playoffs.
Yep.
True, good point.
Like, I don't think he watches Major League Baseball playoffs or the World Series. I think
Probably
he's just
not.
like locked in on Philly.
Yeah.
He signed a 12-year, $426 million deal in 2019.
We got 5 minutes until free agency tampering opens up, guys.
Love that.
5 minutes.
We're going to
Wait,
have a
so
lot of breaking news.
Is Tua going to happen today?
I think, well, they're going to announce to us. So the way the NFL, we're in the pre-tampering period.
Right.
So tampering is not free agency, but tampering is legal at noon today.
And then they'll announce that things are happening, but they won't happen.
And then they won't happen for a couple days.
Okay.
But also things have been happening over the course of the last 2 weeks, which is before the tampering period opens.
Right.
There's just so much tampering going on. It's a great sport. Max Crosby to the Ravens over the weekend. What do you think about that, Jerry?
Yeah, I mean, some of the best edge rushers in that division. You got TJ, you got Crosby now, Myles Garrett,
Mm-hmm.
Hendrickson.
He's
on the
gonna
move,
leave.
though. Yeah, he's
I
on
think
the
he's
move.
going to leave. He's
on
either
the
going to
move.
go to
Ricky Scoops
I think
Dallas?
Cowboys.
Tampa Bay, Dallas,
Mm.
or the Commanders. Those are my 3 places.
He's
he would
good.
be he's a very good player.
Yeah, I'd want him if I'm the Commanders for sure.
Mhm.
You know,
But yeah, that's going to be a crazy division. The purple Max Crosby jerseys.
it didn't
gonna
really
be
do nothing. Like I thought, it's like doesn't. It looks weird.
Well, you don't like Ravens jerseys.
Well, yeah, fair, but it just looks
Does it do
weird.
nothing for you as a Steelers fan?
Well, I'm just saying when I'm looking at Max Crosby, like I think a Dallas jersey would be like, oh shit, that's hard.
I don't know. Crosby in the all-black Ravens uniform on Sunday
Yeah,
night's
that
gonna
could hit. The
different.
All blacks are nice. I could fuck around
think
with the blacks.
That's one of the rare sports trades where you look at it, you analyze it, it's just this is 50-50. This is great for both sides. Both sides got the job done. Terrific stuff from both front offices.
Mhm.
It's rare that you see it. We can compliment both franchises for what they were able to do.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody got fleeced.
Nobody got fleeced, unlike the Chicago Buffalo trade where you and I both believe Buffalo got fleeced bad.
Yeah.
Go on.
I giving up a second for DJ Moore in the
crazy.
big 2026 is crazy.
Yeah, it's insane.
Rolling him out as your WR1 when you were trying to supply Josh Allen with more weapons feels a bit ludicrous. I think DJ Moore is just slightly better version of Khalil Shakir right now.
Do
I
we-
was a massive DJ Moore head for years and years. 3 great years in Carolina, 1 terrific year in Chicago. The last 2 seasons have been he's made 2 massive plays for Chicago, but he's been injury ridden too. Your age and getting giving up a second's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think we'll ever see Josh Allen in a different jersey?
No,
No?
I think he's
he's a one jersey guy.
yeah.
He's made enough money too. Jerry, you disagree?
I disagree.
Where would you see him?
Eventually, it's got to get to a point where a guy just gets tired. Tired of fucking getting close, but he doesn't get there. I think that's going to take a toll on him these next couple of years. I think it'll be on the move probably, and then within the next 5 years.
Where would you
he's
see
done.
him
You've
go?
actually almost convinced me to a team, but I'm curious what your team is that you think.
I don't
he would
really
go
have
to.
a team right now. I just feel like, okay, years ago, would you have said Rodgers? I just feel like nowadays guys are just,
Yeah, this is where you're right.
this is just like what they do.
People are asking, is Josh Allen the Mike Trout of Connor McDavid's?
All right, Josh Allen, the Mike Trout of Connor McDavid's. No, that's terrible example.
Why?
I think because Josh Allen, you could say Dan Marino. You could just say Dan Marino.
But that's not as funny.
That's true. It's very accurate. He's the Cristiano Ronaldo
Mm.
of Connor
Ooh.
McDavid's.
Ronaldo's won
No,
How
no
many-
World
how many
Cups.
trophies?
0 World Cups.
how many Champions Leagues,
I don't
how many
care.
La Ligas, how many Premier Leagues.
I don't care about any other trophy in soccer. I literally do not care about an FA Cup.
Well, nobody cares about an FA Cup.
I care about
except
the-
for like Crystal Palace.
I care about the World Cup.
I care about the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, shout out.
Blutman, are you a soccer guy? A World Cup guy?
No, but I'll watch. I've been watching some soccer with Zahn Maresh and Big T sometimes in the cave on Tuesdays, Wednesdays where they play. It's fairly interesting. I think soccer's been doing very well in the social media sphere the last few weeks. There seems like there's a full out brawl happening, an interesting storyline happening. The Wrexham stuff is pretty interesting. I think soccer's having a good time.
Mhm.
Massive one this week, Blutman. Champions League round of 16, Man City, Real Madrid.
That is a big one. That's
Yeah.
big for Jerry
Erling
and
Haaland,
Holland.
Yeah.
A big Holland investor, Big
Yep.
T.
I watched the Wrexham Chelsea. I watched the second half just in case I need to get anything up on social, and it was interesting to watch. People forget the last soccer game I ever played in hat trick retired, 8 years old.
That's the way to do it.
Yep, I could have been the one to save the U.S.
What happened to Freddie Adu?
Good question. He never grew.
He never grew.
He was anointed as the next Pele.
Yeah, like a mega star.
He did commercials with Pele. We signed him to DC United when he was 13 years old. I went to his first game at
Wow.
RFK Stadium. He didn't get in until the 70th minute, and then he just kind of stood around midfield. And then he stayed small, and he was 5'5".
What do you think he's up to today? What's he doing today, Freddie Adu?
I hope I'm wrong, but I could see him getting fat.
Let's look him up.
I hope I'm wrong about that, for the record.
I can see that, Blood.
Let's see. He was signed to DC United at the age of 14. And then he played for 15 teams in 9 different countries. So he probably had a great life. I mean, he's still alive, but he had a great career.
He didn't get fat. I think he just got a little plump, just a little chubby.
Yeah, he had a good life. He's had an interesting journey. He's gotten to travel a lot. He got to play sports for a living.
You think he definitely still thinks about it though?
Yeah, I mean, because they were honestly calling him the next Pele.
Yeah.
The best player in the history of the world.
That's
Do you
gotta be a
know-
lot of pressure.
Do you know who our next teenager is?
That's an interesting way to put it.
In soccer. The U.S.'s next great prodigal teenage soccer player.
Yes, I think I do. It's the German guy, right? He's born in Hawaii.
I don't think so.
Oh, because there's a
His name's
guy.
Kevin Sullivan. I don't.
Okay, no, different guy. But we do have a defender who's 19 years old, born in Hawaii. He's played for the U.S. juniors team. He just got called up by Polk to the last U.S. camp. He might be on the roster for the World Cup, but he's still figuring out if he wants to play for the U.S. or Germany for national teams. Because I think either his dad or his mom is German, but he was born in Hawaii.
And we got to put a stop to
He's
this.
played for all the U.S. junior teams. He went to our training camp. Once you go to training camp
Yes.
for a country, you should not be allowed to then.
Agreed.
That's being a traitor, I would say.
Mhm.
Like if you get all our secrets and then you go to Germany and you're like, hey,
We used to put people in prison for that.
we did. We used to lock him up in Alabama, as a matter of fact.
Oh, really?
Yeah, big prison camps down there for that. This guy, if he goes to Germany and he gives the German national team all the secrets as to how to finally beat the United States in soccer, that guy's a traitor.
We're playing them here right before the World Cup.
That's okay. He better if he fucking goes to Germany before that game and he joins their team. But he's a beast. He's I think he plays defense for I'm gonna forget which German club team, but he's really good.
Well, this kid I was talking about, he's like 16, and he plays on the Philadelphia Union, and he signed a deal with Man City like 2 years ago, but it doesn't take effect till he turns 18, I think. So he's still got another year or two, and he's supposed to be incredible.
What's this guy's name?
Kevin Sullivan.
Let me ask you guys something about soccer. Obviously, you got the forwards, midfield, and defenders and whatnot. What if everybody was just a forward?
Okay,
what
elaborate on that.
What if everybody was just, hey, this is what I score goals?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, there was no such thing as a defense. Like, yes, they're going to play defense, but their main thing is...
You're probably going to get counterattacked into oblivion and give up 6 goals.
Well, I think it would be a lot more fun. I think you'd have, like, 10-9 games, you know what I mean? Shit like that, matches.
Jerry's actually like a very high level soccer thinker with that take.
Yeah.
That's like Galaxy Brain. There's some
You think
there's
it's like
there's some European coaches. Yeah, go ahead.
You think the bell curve where it has the regular guy in the middle and then the 2 guys on the ends?
Yeah. The guy on the left is like just score goals all the time.
Yes.
And then in the middle it's like having a solid defensive structure is important to a balanced soccer game, and then the guy on the end is just like score more
score
goals
all the time.
There's some European coaches that have done kind of what Jerry's saying, which is just like positionless soccer.
Yeah.
They kind of know that you're supposed to be a defender at times. You're supposed to be in the midfield.
Yeah.
It's where you typically are in the field. But it makes it very, very difficult for defense to match up against you if they don't know where your guys are going to be going.
Yeah.
And there's one style of soccer. It's called gegenpressing. You know about gegenpressing?
No.
So it's like it's counterintuitive. When you commit a turnover, that's when everybody on your team just swarms to the ball like a fucking maniac in the first like 5 seconds after a turnover.
Okay, so my friends and I do this when we play NHL, and it doesn't go well for us.
Yeah.
When we turn the puck over, everyone goes to the guy who just got it, and then they kill us.
Yeah. In hockey, it's a little bit different, but in soccer, you wouldn't think that it would work because it exposes you to the counterattack. But actually, when you get a quick turnover right after committing a turnover, that's when...
Now you're on the counter.
Which is more deadly than the counterattack.
But what if you turn it over after that?
Then you might be kind of fucked.
Yeah.
But if you're not like a great skilled team, if you're not like one of the top 2 or 3 teams in terms of like the talent that you have on your roster, it's worth the gamble to do that.
I mean, Pep does what you described to some extent, but like he still plays with defenders.
Yeah,
like,
he does.
Like you got to have some guys back there to.
Well, yeah. That's what I'm saying though. Okay, how do I explain this a little bit better? We're gonna have defenders, but they're not real defenders. Those are goal scorers.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I mean, Man City does that a little bit.
Oh, really?
Kind of.
I didn't know that.
But like you still want to have guys that can play defense, and
yeah,
you got to have strong safeties.
Yeah,
JJ.
It's true. It's true. It's a good point.
It's your last line of defense.
I just want more goals. You know, I just want more goals.
Yeah.
Like I'm tired of these 1-0.
I do think we're getting more goals. I don't have evidence of that other than anecdotal, but I'd like to look at the numbers. It feels like we're getting more goals.
We had Roger Bennett on from Men in Blazers, and we
Good
talked,
interview.
Yeah, he's a great dude. Love Roger Bennett. I put this idea out to him for soccer. What about just having a clock that stops in the last 20 minutes of the game?
So I listened to the interview. I enjoyed it. I don't understand how you're going to have it stop at some points, but not the whole game.
Well, you can't
Because then you would still need added time for the first 25 minutes of the second half, right?
Yeah, you can't have it stop every stoppage in play
Why not?
because a
That's
game.
what we do for every other sport.
I know, but a game could go on like for in football, the clock doesn't stop all the time. It's only the last couple minutes of the halves.
Well, it stops on every incompletion.
Well, incompletions, yeah, but like going out of bounds and things like that.
All right, so don't stop it when the ball goes out of bounds. Stop it when there's a foul or...
I think if you stop after the 60th minute or the 70th minute, whenever you want to do it, whenever the referee blows his whistle, boom, clock stops, and you can all see it up on the board, stop clock, because wasting time that's the worst part of a soccer game, I think. Yeah. Late in the second half when everyone's pretending to not know where the ball is and guys are getting confused and they're like, oh, no, the penalty I thought it was up here. And the ref has to like blow the whistle. No, take it back 50 yards. It's back there. That is such a tough watch for everybody.
Laying down for a long time after
the magic Brazilian sponge that they bring out, where they have a sponge and a bucket of water, and then they wring the sponge out onto the guy's knee, and the guy's knee's fine.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, soccer players have the least integrity of maybe any human.
Yeah,
That's why that does make it a very severe watch.
and there's ways that you can fix it. It's because of the game. I don't blame soccer players. They've just kind of taken advantage of what the rules tell them that they can do.
Yeah.
And so you gotta
Sure.
legislate this shit out of the game.
Apologies to you on Alec Pierce.
What happened?
Yeah, he's not
Oh,
not
God.
call me.
What is
Do
he?
we have news?
Yeah, it's on Shefty. I could say it.
Yeah, just tell us.
He's a Colt.
Wow. Oh, look at this.
God damn it.
This is big T. Falcons signing Zacchaeus.
Oh,
A
Perfect.
reunion.
again.
Love that.
That's. I said all last year all we were missing was Alameda Zacchaeus.
And it looks like Daniel Jones has gotten the transition tag.
Ooh. Okay. Damn.
We're just going to be breaking NFL news the day after.
It's just
going to
be all NFL Colts news.
Everybody just look. Y'all should have seen the three of you just scrolling.
Well, I just really wanted Alec Pierce. I think he's an elite deep threat.
Yeah, that's tough. That's
Whatever. I'm not upset. Everything's gonna be fine.
it's okay to be upset.
It's March, dude.
It is March.
Who cares?
It is March. I'm excited for the tournament. I'm very
Same,
excited. I'm
dude.
pumped. Give me Blutman. When you get back from this ad read, I want you to give me your top 3 teams that might not win any games in the tournament, but that are Blutman teams that are fun to watch that you stamp.
okay.
Okay? Before we get to that, it's brought to you by Pebble. Whether you're a founder, a CEO, or an HR leader, building a global team usually means deciding to set up a local entity or not. And that's exactly why Pebble is here, so you don't have to. Hire the world instantly. Pebble is an AI-powered global human resources platform built for founders, HR leaders, and operators who are hiring and supporting teams around the world. Pebble helps you hire, pay, and manage talent in over 185 countries with fast onboarding that you can do in just minutes. Instead of juggling separate tools for contracts, payroll, benefits, and compliance, Pebble brings everything together. It's got built-in guidance, local expertise that supports you. It's especially helpful if you're managing teams internationally or if you're planning on growing. The fastest-growing companies in the world use Pebble to stay organized and reduce risk, and founders use it to scale faster without feeling like they need to become HR or compliance experts. The bottom line, it simplifies global people operations so you can spend more time growing the business and supporting your team. Our new standard discounted pricing at $399 USD per month per employee helps you contain costs. Go to highpebble.ai to get a free estimate. That's HIPEBL.ai for a free estimate. And now back to macrodosing. Blutman,
Yep.
this is March,
Yep.
the best time of the year.
Yep.
Give me your top 3 Blutman teams.
Okay. Well, prefacing this with one is the UCLA women's basketball team. That's the best team in college hoops, regardless of men's or women's. They could beat anyone on any given weekday or weekend. So UCLA, what you should do when you make your women's bracket is Sharpie them in to win it all.
Okay.
That's a guarantee, Big T.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the Lady Vols aren't doing hot this year.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Who's the best player on UCLA?
Lauren Betts for sure.
Okay.
She's got a commercial too.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's how you know. That's how you know
Yeah.
his team's serious when they get the AT&T commercial.
Mhm.
Okay, so obviously, again, prefacing this, I've been checked out of college basketball. You know this. I know this. The listeners definitely know this. A team to give based on minimal research and not really watching much of it. Northern Iowa. They were able to win their conference tournament as a 6th seed, I believe. They have like one of the best defensive analytical metrics in the country. I think that's an interesting team to look out for is Northern Iowa. Growing up as a college basketball fanatic, a super fan, you yearned for good, classic Northern Iowa teams. It still breaks my heart that I didn't get to see Northern Iowa play in the Sweet 16 in Anaheim the year 2016, where it was Oklahoma in the Final Four. Because Northern Iowa blew the game against Texas A&M. I'll never forget that. Never forget them. I want to watch Wes Washburn play in person so bad. So we'll keep an eye on this Northern Iowa team. PFT, you and I shared a moment on a football Sunday long ago, but it was in this regular season. It was over Santa Clara. You bet Santa Clara. You bet Herb Sendek's team. They went at Xavier, beat them outright. They're having a terrific season. I know Lukey Blutman's watching every single minute of Santa Clara hoops this season. I think we got to be better about giving Santa Clara some respect. They're like 27th on Bartorvik.
Which I know what that is, but Big T was asking about Bartorvik.
Bartorvik's Ken Palm if it was free and better.
Yeah, it's
better.
The real nerds love Torvik.
Yeah, I Bart guy long through, probably running on 7 years now being a Bart guy.
So when it comes to Herb Sendek, that guy is the most no-nonsense human being alive, I think. He's a Pittsburgh guy.
And he kept Jalen Williams in check.
Yeah, this guy.
He's a nonsense guy.
Jerry, you would love this guy. He is just like as old school as they get.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever like opens up. I don't think he has a computer.
Love that.
I don't think he knows what the internet is.
Love it.
I think he just thinks about basketball from the time he wakes up to the time he goes to bed at night.
Am I nuts? Was Jerry not there when we interviewed him on Thursday?
Oh yeah, Jerry, you were there. He was on our show.
Wub, we interviewed this guy last week.
Oh, he was pretty dry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's the guy. Yeah.
He was the guy. So we get him on the show, and then in our ears, one of the producers goes, "All right, this guy seems like a fun guy that we can joke around with a little bit." And we like introduce ourselves to him, and then Jerry looks at us and he's like, "I don't know that we can joke around with this guy." He doesn't like to joke around, which is honestly
it's fair.
Sometimes what you want in a basketball coach,
fair.
right?
He got off that call and cussed out somebody for putting him on that
He's
show.
like, what the hell? Well, he knows that he's got to you got to lobby for your guys.
Yeah.
All right, so it's Santa Clara,
Northern Iowa, and then have to give a heartfelt shout out to North Dakota State as a Dakota man like myself. They beat St. Thomas, Minnesota lost to North Dakota in the semis. Tyler Hero's little brother threw the game away for St. Thomas.
That was bad.
That was really bad of him. And I guess one more team to keep an eye on. Well, two. Fins Up. You got Fins Up.
Yeah, shout out Long Island.
Crazy Nebraska stealing that, but saying we're just showing respect. That doesn't make any sense. Nebraska signed themselves up for a first weekend exit because they're stealing Fins Up from Long Island. And then Queens in North Carolina makes their first ever NCAA tournament. First year eligible, I believe, after the transition rule expired, the worst rule in sports. They're merging with Elon this summer.
They're becoming
Elon
one college.
And Queens are becoming one. I don't exactly know what's happening, if they're both keeping their athletics programs or who's keeping what in the divorce or the marriage. I don't know what's happening, but Elon is the only school in North Carolina to not make the NCAA tournament, but by marriage they are.
Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Because they're merging with Queens in the summer, but they've never made an NCAA tournament. But with Queens doing it, technically Elon has in some sick and twisted way.
Do you know about Chase Johnston from High Point?
Yeah, he's like dollar store Golke.
He's 61 of 129 from 3 on the year, 0 of 3 from 2. He's taken 3 2-point shots, missed all of them. He's 47% from 3.
Wow. Why do you call him dollar store Golke? Because I feel like
Golke did the same thing. He was 0 of 4 from 2.
Yeah. They wouldn't let his coach would yell at him.
Yeah.
And a lot of those shots that he ended up shooting from 2 points were like barely 2-pointers.
Yeah.
Like mistake 2-pointers.
Maybe I'm misremembering the Golke magic, but I felt like he averaged more points per game at least. I know this Johnson kid averages like 6 a game.
Golke's more for sure.
The last time Johnson made a 2, I looked up this morning, was February 5th, 2025. It's been a long time since the kid made the 2, but Golke has feel like I gotta look it up. What was Golke averaging?
I'm gonna say 10 to 12.
Because this
I think he'd made the most threes in the country.
Golke was averaging 13. Yeah, 13. This kid Johnson was average. He's been at like 4 or 3 schools, maybe playing 5-6 years, maybe 7. He's averaging like his point per game have gone down per year. I think
Golke was so wet.
That game was awesome.
Golke, listen, we're gonna get another Golke.
We need one.
There will be another Golke that happens.
You know who it was supposed to be? It was supposed to be Belmont.
Mm-hmm.
They're like 40% as a team from 3, and they got bounced. And
that
March
one
Madness.
hurt. I tweeted 3 weeks ago, and I texted Rico. I said, "Give me Belmont Sweet 16," and then I just had to go and quote that. It's like former college basketball guy for a reason, because that was a bad miss.
Who was that other guy we were big on a couple years ago in Hoboken, the Hoboken Cave?
There was
Doug Etter?
Marquise Noel.
No.
Jelly
Walker.
Jelly, yeah.
Jelly Walker was a beast.
They don't make them like jelly anymore.
No,
JJ.
no.
Is that UAB?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although the Marquise Noel run that he had
Yeah.
for Kansas State was pretty incredible too.
Yeah, that was
That
pretty
was
nuts.
special.
I was at that Sweet 16 game against Michigan State that went to overtime. It was right before Tennessee lost to
Was that
FAU.
the Bosco off-rhythm clap with the
Yeah.
boombox?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
It sure was.
Although
That
I
coach
think he
got
did that
fired.
before the Elite 8, which is
Okay.
when they lost.
Gotcha.
And then that coach got fired the other week. He took the names, the last names off their jersey because they didn't deserve it, and then he got fired right after.
What's your favorite like archetype of a March Madness guy? By that I mean just like a role player or a style of human being that gets big and famous for like 1 week in March that you love to watch. So like a Jack Golke would be an example of that. Like white guy, only shoots threes, has the game of his entire life in the biggest moment possible.
I'm gonna go opposite. I'm gonna go with a big black guy.
Like a DJ
DJ
Burns.
yeah, from
NC State.
NC State, yeah, like that.
Just a big black
big
guy.
body,
Okay.
big black guy down there, low, bodying people.
By the way, Google DJ Burns, Tennessee. So he started
Yeah.
at the University
Wow.
of Tennessee. Just Google.
Yeah.
No, Google. Look at the picture. He was not fat as a freshman at Tennessee, and then somehow, while playing college basketball, gained 50 pounds. It's incredible, and he was awesome.
I mean he's a small guy.
What about the big white kid with the glasses? Where does he play?
Robbie
Avila,
Avila?
he's
Yeah.
at
St. Louis.
St. Louis. They're a good team.
Shout out Josh
Yeah.
Shirts.
They actually just lost by like 30 yesterday.
Yeah, they're kind of limping into the finish, but they're a good team.
I was gonna say I like a kind of chunky white dude with a really terrible beard. That kind of plays a power forward / center type position, probably like 6'8", so more of a power forward depending on who he's playing against. Really bad beard on this guy. Excellent like bank shooter and good passer in the lane.
I like that.
That's one of my, and he always has like a giant super wet T-shirt underneath his jersey. He like comes out, he takes his warm up jacket off to do layup lines, and he's already got that thing drenched with sweat.
You were like almost exactly describing Cameron Crutwig until the shirt.
Yeah,
Hate
Cameron,
that guy.
I loved
he's.
Crutwig.
I'd say he's probably like 25% of what I was thinking about there. Yeah,
With the he had the mustache, which was hit or miss. I loved that Loyola Chicago team. That team was good to me.
She's dead, right?
She died.
Yeah,
Sister
she
G
passed
died
away.
this season.
How
yeah.
old was she?
R.I.P.
And Loyola
Like
Chicago
102
fell
or
off a
something.
cliff.
Wow.
Not
Yeah, they're
kidding.
terrible.
100.
That'll go down as my greatest take maybe ever. Than Lamar Jackson Heisman is Loyola Chicago Final Four
You called that before the
in
tournament?
December.
Wow.
that's crazy.
Didn't believe in the Vols, I guess.
Yeah,
Should have
that's
won that
okay.
game.
And you need a lot of magic to make it. That Oral Roberts Sweet 16 was a good one too. That one was in February. Maybe I gotta get back in college
What
basketball.
about Dave?
this
Didn't
year.
Dave hit a crazy bet? FDU, right?
FDU? Yeah.
Yes, thinking he bet FAU.
Yeah.
Saw FDU in the
Mhm.
hotel. Thought it was FAU.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
crazy.
That,
Did they win back-to-back games?
well, they
Did
won
they
the
go to
first.
the Sweet 16?
They won the first 4, then won the
Oh, okay, gotcha.
the round 1 game against.
Yeah, but I thought they
Purdue.
made a little bit of a
St.
run.
Peter's.
I thought they went to the Sweet 16.
Oh yeah, they did. I
Who
forget
else did they
beat?
beat?
I don't remember.
They beat Purdue. Hold, everybody, hold on.
Wasn't Kansas State? I don't remember.
I'm nervous, to be honest, for this.
Tournament?
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
You know, it's just like you get so into it, and then it's like you're betting on some of these teams. Like, I have zero research on any of these teams.
Yeah.
But I feel like that could be a good thing sometimes.
It could be, yeah.
No, we're wrong. They lost to FAU.
Okay, yeah. It was St. Peter's made the Sweet 16.
They went to the Elite Eight.
Elite 8, yes.
Then they got murdered by Purdue.
Fair, is
right?
fair. Yeah, so
Or no, North Carolina. They beat Purdue.
North Carolina blitzed them. This is a fair topic of discussion, which I know this isn't exactly a college sports show, but we are talking about a lot of college sports. People are lobbying that the mid-majors need to completely transform their conference tournaments to cater to the 1 seed.
They should.
I think that's ridiculous.
Why?
Because I have a list of some teams.
They
Big T.
pragmatically and just for like the good of the sport, they should. Pragmatically, because it will make them more money. If like the Missouri Valley wanted Belmont in the NCAA tournament.
of course,
Because Belmont could have gone on a run. They were awesome.
they could have, but they didn't do what they needed to do in
Right.
the conference tournament.
So
It's what
it
is.
makes
Bucknor and
sense
Iowa
for
goes
the
on around
Missouri
six.
Valley to cater to Belmont to try to get them in the tournament, because then it makes them more money. It would have been great. Like Northern Iowa might be good. We don't really know. Nobody's really watched
I mean,
them.
I think that's the beauty of March, though, is kind of my thing. It's a high variance deal to play in a high variance tournament. Like, you never know what's going to happen. I think it's ludicrous that people were saying Navy should have had a bye all the way until their conference championship. That's insane.
That's what the West Coast Conference does.
You get to semis, which is like, if you want to play that way, fair. Look at what happened in the Sun Belt. There was a 6-way tie for second place in the Sun Belt. All those teams that tied, all 6 teams, didn't win a single Sun Belt tournament game.
The Sun Belt bracket, you know about the Sun Belt bracket.
I do, yeah.
Obviously.
It's insane.
Georgia Southern playing their 6th game tonight, which is at the time this comes out yesterday. 6 games, 6 days to make it to the NCAA tournament.
So
Can
they
they
gonna
do
be?
it?
Are they gonna be Troy?
I don't know. I'll root for them. We have some Georgia Southern magic pond water in the office.
What does that mean?
They have like this pond at Georgia Southern with magic water.
I love how much you know about
I
it.
could show. Oh, you don't have it in here. No, I could find it after.
Pioneers of the option offense. Shout out Irk Russell.
Irk.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
love
don't know about Irk Russell?
I'm not familiar with Irk.
Legendary coach.
Russell. ERK.
Yeah. He
It's a
was
good
like,
name.
he's the guy who taught the option to Paul Johnson, I think.
Oh, cool. No, I'm not familiar with his game. Oh, we also have Kenneth Walker just signed with the Chiefs.
Did he really?
Oh, I saw that was wrong. That's
Yeah.
tough.
Wow.
So, Big T,
Hmm.
with your catering to the 1 seeds in the conference tournament, you'd have lost 2021 Oral Roberts, who was the 4 seed in their conference, make Sweet 16.
Be that as it may.
You'd lose 2021 Ohio, who finished 5th, was the
You're
best team in the MAC all
Blutman,
season.
you're talking to the
Jason
wrong guy, because I don't
Yes.
like the way the NCAA tournament operates either.
Explain.
I think everybody loves to talk about how much they love the Cinderella teams and whatever until St. Peter's is in the Elite Eight, and now all of a sudden we
yeah, they're all
want the good teams in
hypocritical.
it.
They're all
Yes.
hypocritical. Yes.
So I think
Which is why I think it is hypocritical that that's what you love and
I thi-
that's what you want to take. Not you specifically, you figuratively, that you love the upsets and everything in March and then don't want them to happen in the conference tournament. It feels
see, I'm the
bizarre to
opposite.
me.
I want both.
You should.
Or neither, I suppose. The NCAA tournament is incredible and awesome. It's also objectively the worst way to decide the best team.
I mean, yeah, I don't disagree with that, but that's why it's the most entertaining.
Yeah, and that's why people love it.
And then they're going to expand to 934 teams, and it's going to be the worst thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. It's not like the most fair way possible to decide, especially in a game like basketball where you can have a much worse team beat a better team in a tournament. But that's why we love it. That's what makes it fun.
It's such a high variance tournament, which is why it's crazy to me that the lead up. I grew up always believing, as a massive college basketball fan, that conference tournaments were just as big a part of March Madness as the NCAA tournament. Conference tournaments started and springed the beginning of March Madness. People have kind of strayed away from that now, which I don't get. Getting rid of the variance there when you're trying to play in the high variance tournament just doesn't make sense to me. Why'd you get away with it? It
Buddy,
breaks my brain.
I say this every year. I like conference tournament week better than the NCAA tournament.
It's real.
It ripped my heart out probably more than the NCAA tournament did because you get attached to those mid-major teams. Furman, I saw a clip last night. I felt like I relived it. The Furman-Chattanooga game a few years ago where David John Baptiste had 3 at the buzzer. They were going back and forth in the final minute. That game broke my heart as a Furman guy.
Why? That Chattanooga team was awesome.
I was a Bob Ritchie, Furman Truther, Jordan Lyons, the whole gang. I loved those Furman teams. Furman beating Malasek made my life.
Was that was the Chattanooga team that should have beat Illinois?
Yeah, and I backed Chattanooga. They had, I forget their big man's name, but Kofi Pum and a blender.
They lost 54-53.
They should have won that game, and they couldn't convert anything. It was a ref job, too. Is what it is.
I remember who the big guy was. It was a Kansas transfer.
I don't remember.
Silvio De Sousa.
Oh, the chair.
Yeah.
That's a great
The
name.
chair guy.
Do you know this guy, Jerry?
No, I think I love the name, though. Is he still playing?
No, he played at Kansas, and they got in a huge brawl with Kansas State, and he threw a chair at a guy.
Oh, God. Jeez.
Yeah, it was intense.
And I believe we, being Tennessee, played them the next game, and they had nobody suspended. Nothing happened.
Big T, what are the schools that you like to see lose the most in March Madness?
Well, I obviously number one with a bullet, Kentucky. That should happen pretty quick this year. Memphis, but they never make it anymore. Vandy, obviously, and then I've developed a strong dislike for Purdue because we don't perform well when we meet up with them in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So when they lose to a 14, as they usually do, that brings me joy as well. Those are the main ones.
Yeah, those are pretty standard ones, I would say. Vandy is unique to you.
Yeah, I mean, they don't make it a ton either.
And what about Blutman? Do you have any teams that you like to see lose?
I would like to see lose. I would like. Give me 3 seconds to think about it. Let's go back to Big T.
Okay.
Oh, you're passing it back.
I just did 3 seconds.
I want to
Lane
see.
violation.
I want to see St. John's go far because it pushes Rico's buttons, but I want to see Rico win in the end. I'd love a St. John's Elite 8 exit right before the Final Four to see and ride that Rico Bosco roller coaster for 2 weeks would be sensational.
We need St. John's against Alabama.
Yeah.
Really bad.
That's what we need.
Let me try and find other program. Women's UConn women's, you don't need a win.
No one said anything about Duke basketball. Nobody likes to see Duke lose.
Because people forget. People
I
forget
like Duke.
this.
I mean, I don't love them, but I like them.
You respect them?
20.
Yeah, I respect Shire.
I enjoy seeing them lose.
2015 national champion, Duke student manager Alex Blutman. Shout out cousin Alex.
Yeah.
People do forget that.
People forget that.
Some didn't know.
Why do you think they haven't won since?
Wow.
Did he get canned?
No, he graduated.
Oh,
Went to Harvard Law School. You're stuck with me. Cousin Alex is a smart Blutman, the really smart one.
Oh, I've got your Duke polo shirt too, Blutman.
Thank you.
Now, you were nice enough to let me borrow for the ACC
You could wear that
championship.
for this tournament, maybe.
I could, yeah.
What kind of lawyer is he?
Smart guy. I don't know what lawyer.
They're all
He's I could send you the clip.
I found his resume for academic coaching services as well.
Yeah, impress you?
Harvard Law School, Duke
Dang, where's this
University.
He once wrote a letter to Raising Cane's when he was in high school because Cane's, the size of the chicken, got lessened. I believe Graves wrote back to him.
Was he right?
Yeah, he was right. Then he got a free meal out of it.
That's how they get you. That's how they get you to shut up.
You heard the new trend what people are doing now?
What?
So people will pick up receipts in the parking lot. You know, some people are scumbags and they'll just throw their receipt on the ground in the parking lot. People will go pick up that receipt, go into the store, to a Walmart, let's say, go get like the item or the items, and then just walk out with them.
That's a new
Scumbag.
trend.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people doing that on TikTok and
Would
getting
you-
away with it.
Would you ever do it?
One guy was doing it like, I guess in a nice way. He would ask people for their receipt in the parking lot, and then he would go inside, get the item like a TV, walk out with it, and then bring it back. Be like, hey, you know, you gotta be careful.
You gotta be careful with that.
Yeah.
It's a good trend. Oh, did you see Kai Trump and her latest YouTube video?
I did not know.
She her YouTube video is, I brought the Secret Service to Erewhon.
Where's Erewhon?
Erewhon's that super expensive grocery store in Los Angeles.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, you would
that's-
hate this place,
Oh.
Jerry,
Jerry.
you would hate
It's
it.
the most
Really?
not Jerry place of all.
Mad Dog McKenzie, can you guys give a rundown of like the things that you can buy at Erewhon?
You can buy green juices. You can buy cauliflower mac and cheese.
Oh,
You can buy granola that's like $15 and it
Ugh.
comes in a glass jar.
How much are the strawberries?
Strawberries probably between $10 to $12 a carton.
oh God.
They do a lot of smoothies that are collaborative with celebrities, like the Hailey Bieber smoothie.
I will say I am in the market to start smoothies.
Okay.
Just because now I'm in this like Call of Duty world where a lot of players have smoothies. And they all look really good.
What do you mean, like they endorse smoothies?
They drink or eat. Do you drink or eat a smoothie?
Drink.
Okay. So they drink like, while they're playing. They drink smoothies.
It's one of those things where, like, if you're gaming all the time,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
have time to like cook a meal
Correct,
or
correct.
sit down and eat a full meal.
Yeah.
Might as well drink while you play.
Yeah. But
that
I don't know if they're bad for you or good for you.
It depends.
They can be either.
Got it.
Yeah.
If you made them yourself, Jerry, like if you just put shit in a blender,
Mm-hmm.
they're probably way 10 times better for you
Gotcha.
than if you went to like Panera or like a Smoothie King or something. Those are just like basically milkshakes that
Got
have
it.
like fruit flavor in them.
So what do you put in it? Like, what's a good smoothie? Well, like, so like to me, I'm thinking like a blueberry, banana, and like a peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blueberry,
that's good,
banana,
right?
peanut butter, and then like protein powder if you want.
Got it. Okay.
And
Got it.
then like water or like milk or like some sort of yogurt if you want it thicker.
Yeah. What do you do? Do you do milk or water in smoothies?
I do water, but I'm not a huge milk person.
Got it.
But
Got it.
a lot of people do like coconut water,
Okay. Okay.
something like that. But like the binding agent, a lot of people do, or a lot of like restaurants do orange juice as a liquid.
Orange juice. Wow.
Yeah, that's a personal preference. I mean, all of it. The nice thing about a smoothie, it's like you put whatever you want on it.
Jerry, I'm on Erewhon's website. What do you think a dozen non-GMO corn/soy-free pasture-raised medium eggs costs?
A dozen?
Yeah,
$7.99.
$14.99.
$14.99. Wow.
This is a good game.
What do you think half a gallon of whole raw A2 milk? I don't know what A2 means.
Half a gallon.
It looks like half a gallon.
Okay, I
PFT,
would-
would you
I
would
would
you
go-
agree? That's
That's a half gallon. Yeah.
I'd go $8.99.
$12.99.
Yeah, it's expensive. It's
So,
expensive milk there.
I heard of this place for the first time 2 days ago because a clip of Cameron Brink was going viral where she was talking about she pays her personal chef $7,000, I believe, a month, which is more $500 more than her WNBA salary pays her a month. And she brought up this Erewhon place is where the girl shops and why it was so expensive.
So this is only for rich people can shop here.
$7,000 a bit much for a personal chef a month?
Do they accept EBT?
Highly doubt.
I don't know.
I doubt it. I doubt Erewhon does.
What,
No.
what's a personal chef supposed to be a month?
I don't know.
It depends. Like
That sounds probably right.
Normal?
Because
you
that's
gotta-
So,
I don't know
$84,000
the
making
market.
80 grand.
Yeah.
if you got to share your personal chef with somebody else,
Mm.
I mean, you got to figure the only people that have personal chefs are really rich, so like you can't pay them.
30,000.
What's
Yeah.
the cheapest personal chef you think you could find?
I wouldn't be opposed to hiring one with you, Jerry.
Yeah, like what's the cheapest one you could find? There's got to be like
50.
there's got to be like a grandma out there that's just like bored. That's I'm down, dude.
But I thought you meant as a professional.
No.
Let's find out.
It
She
says
can
on
make
here
flan.
that they can range between, this is in Chicago, between $40 to $100 an hour,
Yeah, it's a lot.
plus the groceries.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're paying for the groceries too.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're not buying it.
And again, they're probably going to high quality grocery stores and like butcher shops, everything like that.
So I will say this: I'm a guy who I like to do the grocery shop
Okay.
because I like to see what I'm getting. Right.
Yeah.
So and I've been doing a grocery shop for the family for years now, and I've noticed every year it gets worse and worse and worse, and to the point where it's like, and now we all make a pretty good living here, I'd say. At some point, we're not going to be able to keep up at the pace it's going.
Right.
Like, as I've watched a grocery shop for the week go from like $1.50, $1.60, to now it's like $3.50.
Mm-hmm.
How does that happen? I don't understand how.
Inflation, JJ.
Yeah, but we're still getting the avocados from Mexico. We're still getting the tomatoes from California. Like, what changed?
So
I think it's the farmers maybe saying, nah, we're done with this fucking bullshit. We could put our own price on it.
Time for us to get rich.
Yeah, time for fair, I guess.
So
Well, part of it is, you mentioned COVID. During COVID, they said all the prices went up because of the supply chain or whatever. It's harder to get. And then they just never went back down because
Yeah.
people still paid it.
Yeah.
So nothing ever went back to
Because
the way it
nobody
was.
has the balls, including myself, to say, no, we're not paying for this.
Because we got you and survive.
Well, yeah,
Correct.
I mean, you're inelastic on some of that stuff.
I think a lot of it has to do with bigger and bigger companies that buy up all the food companies,
Mm.
and then they answer to their shareholders because they're publicly traded companies.
Yeah.
And so if they want to increase the stock price,
Mm-hmm.
they have to do things like cut corners on
Yeah.
distribution, or they cut corners on how they store the food,
Yeah.
like little nickel and dime, bit by bit by bit, and then the product gets worse.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're also charging more money for it because they
Yeah.
have to give shareholder value. So over the course of years and decades, things that you once loved get worse.
Can I say something that's been bothering me for 2 years
Yeah.
now? And I kept it a secret and I kept it quiet.
Yeah.
I never mind paying for a good meal.
Mm.
I'm a guy who, if it's good, no problem. Charge me what you want. This place was fantastic. One of the best meals I've had in a very long time. And 2 years I've been keeping this inside. I'm not a drinker. Wifey's not a drinker, so we don't get drinks. We get food and, whatever non-alcoholic maybe things she gets, whatever. We don't get no drinks. We get a seafood platter for two, which was delicious. We got 2 dinners. We got a dessert, and that was it. And the bill was around $700-800.
What'd you get to eat?
Steaks.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Nice. Nice steaks, the works.
Yeah, the best of the best steak.
Loaded sides.
The 2 sides. I forgot to mention 2 sides.
Mhm.
Sorry. Now I want to say this because I'm not gonna this place was fantastic. Prices were just ridiculous. You shouldn't be able to charge that what they charge.
That's crazy.
Maple and ash.
Okay.
It's been bothering me for 2 years, and I have to say it because I'm on a podcast now, and I just thought about it.
Mhm.
That should be illegal what they're doing over there.
I've never been there.
That what they're doing over there is illegal.
Now, Jerry, just to play devil's advocate, you paid it though.
I paid it. Yes, of course I paid.
Like
I'm not
that-
going to pay it.
No, but I'm saying they can do, and then that place is booked. It's hard to get a res.
Oh yeah,
there.
yeah. It's very hard to get.
So I mean, it's somebody's paying it.
That's the problem, Big T. We're all paying it.
So Jerry, some economists would say that if they're booked up and people are paying whatever they're charging, they may actually be charging too little.
But you know what they do? They put your name on the menu. You know what I mean? Happy birthday, happy Valentine's Day,
Mhm.
and that does nothing. That does nothing for me. Nothing.
Have you been back?
No, never will go back.
Never back.
Ever. But one of the best meals I've had.
Right.
Hate to say it.
Yeah.
You know.
And you paid for it.
I paid for
They
it. Yeah.
did make a profit off you.
There's not a world where two people should go to dinner and the bill should be $700.
I agree. I was going through it in my head, trying to think of how you got there.
Yeah.
How much were the
I think
steaks?
the seafood platter was
250?
$200 by itself.
Especially for a couple that doesn't drink.
Yeah.
Like, you could order a bottle of wine at a nice restaurant, and a lot of these bottles of wine are 100, 200
Really?
plus.
No.
For a bottle of wine, yeah.
Oh yeah.
No.
At a really nice restaurant, yeah.
That's how they get you.
100 or 200 for how many glasses are in a bottle?
like 4 to 5.
How many glasses to get drunk?
It depends on your tolerance. Like, I have 3 glasses of wine. I feel a little tipsy.
So you're not even getting drunk for the fucking.
Yeah, you need a second bottle.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no. If I have four glasses of wine, I think I'm probably at a 0.08.
When you drink wine, do you want to get drunk?
No, I mean, I think those really nice bottles aren't to get drunk. They're
Okay, I don't know.
for people that really like the flavor.
Well,
But what
yeah.
I'm saying is, like, that's a crazy price that you paid for a meal with no bottles of wine.
Yeah.
0 bottles of wine.
I went to Chili's and had a great time, and the bill was I think $68
Yeah.
with 2 kids. One of them
That's-
doesn't eat real
that's it.
food.
Wait, one of your kids doesn't eat?
It's a baby.
Like a,
Oh, okay.
like a meal. Like I'm
Okay.
sure I eat a meal.
All right, gotcha.
You know what I mean?
He's just
yeah,
there
that makes
for
sense.
vibes.
That makes sense.
68.
Yeah, I mean, you used to be able to go for a dinner for 2 for like $20-$30
Yeah.
back in the day. Sad what's happening. It's not getting
It is.
cheaper, Jerry.
No, it's not.
Nothing's
It's
getting
not.
cheaper. When was the last time something got cheap?
TVs.
TVs. Good point. Yeah, TVs are really the only thing we got going for us now.
Falcons
TV.
tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
TVs.
no, I don't know.
I mean,
Running backs.
Cardinals tickets.
Yeah.
Running back.
Yeah, we used to have nice dinners out. You could go on a date. You could go to a movie for $5 a ticket,
Yeah.
and now we don't have any of that. But you can get a free agent running back for like $2.5 million.
Arian signed that contract, then everybody said that's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the top. of the
No
market.
more of this.
What's the what year are we in? 26, right?
Yeah.
You nailed it.
What do you think it's going to look like in 2040?
The economy or running backs?
When you grocery shop,
Mm-hmm.
how much does it cost you?
I mean, it depends. I do like a lot of small trips.
So you don't do one big one for the week.
No, I'll go 2 or 3 times.
Okay, you're out then. I need somebody who does one big
It
shop a week.
It helps ease the pain.
Fair.
I do like one big trip a week.
Okay, so how much are you spending right now in 2026?
Like I'll go tonight to Trader Joe's and
Mhm.
it'll probably be like $100.
Okay, what do you think that's going to look like in 2040?
I mean, just take inflation from the last 15 years.
It's got to be 200, 250, no?
Not 250. No.
No, but like
One-
180.
150.
180. I don't know.
That's not that bad.
Yeah.
Then.
I mean, granted, I
Maybe I'm
almost-
overreacting.
It's not
No,
that great.
I mean, no, it's not
you're
good.
not overreacting.
Granted,
Why
I
is
live in a major
breakfast so
city.
expensive? When you go to like a breakfast,
Oh my
place,
God,
the
what it take?
breakfast is
You
the
know
What it
most
why?
take?
You
What it
know
expensive
why?
thing.
I've thought about this, Blutman, because they know they've got you by the balls. Nobody goes out to breakfast just for the hell of it. It's you've made a decision the day before. Like either you're going with people or you've made nobody wakes up in the morning and says, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get dressed at 8 a.m. and I'm gonna go out and do this. They know they have you.
Mm-hmm.
So they can charge whatever they want.
No. Sometimes you just wake up and you're like, hey, I want House of Pancakes today, and you go to House of Pancakes.
Eggs,
You do
eggs,
that?
eggs are bad.
Dude,
price.
with the fellas in Vegas, yeah, we text you, hey, you want to go get pancakes? Yeah, we'll go get pancakes.
If someone
do you do?
texted me to get breakfast on less than 12 hours notice, there's a 0% chance I'd ever go.
Really?
Buddy, on
I agree,
less
Big T.
than 1
On the
minute
morning of?
notice.
Yeah, morning of.
No.
And you never assume that your
Absolutely
friends are awake.
not.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm up early, but I no.
Jerry, the Steelers just got Michael Pittman traded with the Colts.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I like that. That's cool.
What'd they give up?
Just a late round pick swap, and you're signed to an extension. So
Okay,
sounds
cool.
like a good deal for the Steelers.
That's pretty nice, JJ.
I like that. Let's go.
You got the money, why not spend it? Today's episode of Macrodosing is brought to you by Shady Rays. It's sunglass season. That means it's sunglasses losing season. How are my Shady Rays basically the same quality as the $200 sunglasses that I used to buy? Well, I'm not exaggerating. They feel every bit as premium as the expensive brands that I've owned in the past. Meanwhile, I'm wearing Shady Rays to the lake, on the boat, at the game, on the job site, because if I drop them in the ocean, they replace them. If they get knocked off the dock, they replace them. If I sit on them one day, they replace them. If Blake chews them up, they replace them. Here's the crazy part. They're actually premium shades. Polarized lenses, they cut the glare hard. They've got super clear optics, durable frames with solid hinges, clean, classic styles. They look sharp without trying too hard. So if you're outside, on the water, in the sun, driving every day, you need shades that actually perform. Go to ShadyRays.com, get a pair, get sunglasses with lost and broken protection. We teamed up with Shady Rays to bring you an exclusive offer. Head to ShadyRays.com. Use code MACRO. Get 40% off 2 or more polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades that are rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. Go to ShadyRays.com, promo code MACRO, and you get 40% off 2 or more polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people.
Breaking.
We got breaking news, which is Malik Willis is a Dolphin. So, I don't know, Malik Willis, I feel like he...
I'm a Malik Willis guy.
I am too, but I might be
I'll never quit him.
I might be a LaFleur Malik Willis guy. Like, that was a good fit that they had.
I know, I do agree with that, but I'll never be able to quit Malik Willis. There's a reason that so many of us were so incredibly high on him at Liberty. And before he falls off in pre-draft process, whatever, got a raw deal in Tennessee. If you give me a choice between Malik Willis and Kyler Murray today, I'm taking Malik Willis 10 out of 10.
Not even
I'm running
close.
with it.
I would too.
I want nothing to do with Kyler Murray. I've gotten too much flack for my Kyler Murray disdain when all I am about Kyler Murray is correct. He has a better shot. I said World Series earlier. He has a better shot at winning a CDL championship with Bush than he does a Super Bowl. Also, Ricky Scoops was also right on Kenneth Walker Chiefs. Ricky Scoops, the NFL is trying to get rid of this guy, and it's not right. They're trying to erase him.
Kenneth Walker?
Ricky Scoops.
Oh, why?
They're trying to make sure, because Ricky Scoops is right too much about things that they don't want leaked. So they're trying to crack down on Ricky Scoops, which I know is probably close to you because it's a dog insider.
Dog Insider, yeah. Leroy was the first.
Yeah. So, Leroy paves the way for Ricky Scoops, and we're going to take it away from Ricky Scoops. That's not right at the NFL, dude.
Mm-hmm.
The insiders are all angry at him. It's a dog-eat-dog world.
That does make sense. They were not happy with Leroy.
Yeah.
When Leroy was breaking the news back in 2019, 2020, there were some very powerful enemies out there for Leroy's snout. It was actually sad to see.
And I don't even get being an enemy of that. I don't get how you could be so irate about it. You had the chance to crack the story or get the story, player. You should have done that.
Yeah, if a dog's beating you,
beat you.
Wouldn't you rather have a dog beating you, a dog that generates no salary, than have somebody else, like a new actual human insider in the game that's breaking all the news and liable to take your job?
Or AI insider?
Yeah.
AI insider probably on the come up.
Leroy was never going to steal Adam Schefter's job. But after Schefter got upset about it, he kind of wanted to. He kind of wanted to steal that job. But yeah, shout out Ricky Scoops. I need the Commanders to do something.
They will. They'll do something.
I need them to do something.
Might not be the right thing,
well,
but they're going to do
they
something.
did re-sign Laramie Tunsil, which is good.
Okay.
But that's like re-signing your own guy. I'm convinced the longer we go,
Can I say something?
we're going to get Brandon.
And I don't want you to get mad at this.
Mhm.
I think the Terry contract could be a bad contract.
Okay, let's talk about it. I disagree because
Okay.
I think that Terry McLaurin played really well last year. He was injured for several games. That was a bummer when he gets injured right off the jump, and he's got a quad problem, kind of like a hip injury that doesn't really heal. That was concerning. But that's really the first time he's had a bad injury where he's missed time in his career.
Exactly. I will say this. That's how it starts, though.
Yeah.
That's where it starts.
But then he came back and he played the rest of the year, and he was really good when he played the rest of the year.
Yeah,
He was really good.
I get it, but I don't know.
Now, if he gets injured like week 1 or 2 this year, then I'm going to be like,
You're panicking.
I'm panicking.
Yeah.
Panic button. I'm
Yeah.
thinking about it. But like guys are allowed to get hurt.
Of course, yeah, they get allowed to get hurt.
I'm okay with my guys getting hurt.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yep.
I never want to be a guy that's like talking about a player saying like, oh, this guy's soft or this guy can't stay healthy and getting mad at the guy. A lot of times it's not their fault that they get hurt. It's not anything they did.
Yeah.
Kind of a freak situation. I'm chalking last year up to freak situation.
Okay.
Now, I hope that the Commanders are making some moves on Linderbaum.
That'd be great. Did you guys see This is a NHL NFL thing. Have you guys seen this fella's tweet about the Sabres and Bills?
Yes.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna find this.
Oh, we should also.
We haven't gotten to any of the 3 stories I wanted to see if Blutman knew about. By the way.
2018, in the summer of 2018, this guy tweeted, had a guy who called himself a psychic call me 3 times today. Told me that the Bills are winning the Super Bowl in 2027, but the Sabres will have won the Stanley Cup in 2026. The Sabres have the longest active playoff drought in pro sports, 14 years. They're like 5th in Stanley Cup odds right now. They're an unbelievable turnaround identity team. They're electric to watch, and the Bills would then get over the hump in 2027. This guy calls himself a psychic.
This is bad news for the Jets, by the way.
Oh.
It's bad news for the Jets.
What?
Well, because the Jets, the only thing they've got going is
Oh, yeah.
the playoff streak thing for the Sabres. So once the Sabres make the playoffs, then the Jets have the longest playoff streak. Drought. I mean, in sports.
Not good.
Not good. No.
How long
Also,
is theirs?
the Angels aren't far behind.
When would that be? I think it's the last time they went to the AFC Championship game with Mark Sanchez, right?
No, because that would be longer than that.
That Colts game. And then Patriots.
Because they didn't go with Fitzpatrick.
You said the Sabres was 14 years.
Sabres is 14.
And that would be
Right.
16, right? Or 15.
This says 2011.
They went in 2011.
So are they
The
tied?
last playoff game was the AFC Championship on January 23rd, 2011.
Yeah,
They
there we
lost
go.
to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, so
Sabres 15, and I have dyscalculia and saying it wrong.
no, this says Jets is 15 and Sabres is 14. So the Jets is the longest.
Oh, whoops.
But if but they flip flop. So there's like a time of year after the Stanley Cup playoffs where the Sabres have the longest streak in sports.
Okay, wait, no. The Sabres' last postseason appearance was the 2011 Eastern Conference quarterfinals.
Yeah.
So they have made it more recently.
Wow.
But wait, at some point their streak is going to become I know they flip flop. I don't know how it works, but memes
The
always tell us
Sabres
about
went
this.
to the playoffs
Yeah.
more recently than the Jets.
In terms of number of days since that franchise, number of seasons since that franchise has been to the playoffs.
Yes.
So, but the Jets, it was in 2011, or was it the 2011 season?
It was January of 2011.
Okay, so it was the 2010 season
Mm-hmm.
for the Jets then, right?
Yes.
And then they go in January of 2011. And with the Sabres, they go in April of 2011.
Yeah.
Yeah.
April 26th looks like the last game.
We're doing a bodybuilding.com thing
We are.
right now.
I'm just trying to remember the way that memes has explained it to me, where at times the Sabres have a longer streak.
It doesn't seem like that's accurate.
It might not be the longer streak. It might be a
I
different
feel
way
like
that it's
people
phrased.
have called it the longest active drought in sports.
Yeah.
I feel like other people have said that.
In the meantime, while I look
like I
this up,
got you.
Big T asked Blutman about one of the stories.
Yeah, so the whole reason I wanted to have Blutman was because I've got 3 stories here, Blut, that are in the news. I want to see what you know about these.
Yeah,
Do you know about the brain cells that played the video game Doom?
What?
So you know nothing about this.
I know what brain cells in Doom are. I don't know.
Okay, so these scientists had, I think it's 200... pardon me, I'm not... Okay, I forget the exact number. But these scientists had human brain cells that they put in a petri dish and connected it to like a computer chip and taught the brain cells how to play the video game Doom through like electric pulses or something, and it could do it.
What? I don't like petri dishes.
Yeah, never anything good.
No.
No, they look gross, and I've never been a petri dish guy. I don't have other thoughts on this. It's odd, and I don't know. I don't like that.
I think that's a very fair thought.
800,000 neurons figured out how to navigate, shoot, and survive a video game without ever being alive.
Yeah, that's not neat.
I feel like there's 9 stories that happen every week that would have been the biggest story ever in 2010.
Yeah.
Right. Also, the Sabres they'll tie the Jets for the longest active streak in sports if they don't make the playoffs. Meaning, was it 15 seasons,
When
14
this season's
seasons?
over.
When the season's over, yeah. So it would be like the
Okay.
Jets would pull ahead,
But that's
and
stupid.
then the
That's
Sabres
stupid.
would tie them.
The Sabres have been to the playoffs more recently. There's a very easy way to
More
figure
more
that out.
recently, but in terms of seasons,
Okay, but they're
in
going to
terms
go
of-
to the playoffs this year, so it doesn't
so
matter.
it doesn't matter.
They're
Yeah.
first in their division. One of the coolest stories in sports history if they actually win the cup.
Yeah, I agree.
That level of suffering for so long, they were dead in the water.
Yeah.
They were dead in the water
And
at
we're
the
back
beginning
to
of the
the
season.
Sabres.
Make a GM change and things just completely flipped.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Blutman, do you know about the government releasing radioactive ticks that cause Lyme disease?
No, and I don't think I'll ever fully understand what Lyme disease even is. It doesn't sound that bad, but it is.
Yeah, it's not great, but I don't think it's like life-threatening.
Oh, yeah, then I'm correct. I'll never understand what
But
it is.
declassified documents expose U.S. military releasing 282,000 radioactive ticks, sparking Lyme disease epidemic and 40-year cover-up. The U.S. military released 200,000 radioactive Lone Star ticks labeled with carbon-14 across Virginia sites along bird migration routes from 1966 to 69. Before the experiments, these ticks were not found north of the Mason-Dixon line, but they soon established populations on Long Island for the first time. It goes on and on, but I guess there are these documents that Dr. Robert Malone has something to do with.
Of course.
Okay.
And they say that the government may have started Lyme disease.
This
Yeah, it's been a theory for a while that the government had something to do with it. Anytime you're like dropping insects, like it's carpet bombing someplace, I feel like that there should be a lot of red flags that go up, being like, "Hey, this is like superhero or supervillain bad stuff that we're doing."
Yeah.
And also, it brings to light the question of like how do the ticks get dropped out of an airplane and survive?
Are they light enough that?
They just kind of float down.
Yeah.
this
Can
is
ticks fly?
No, they don't have wings. But like,
Yeah.
if you drop it, if you drop a tick, it doesn't like it doesn't go super fast.
What's the
because-
terminal velocity of a tick?
I need to see it.
I feel
That
like
sounds like a great question for AI.
Hey, what happens if you drop like 1,000,000 ants from a plane?
That's what I'm saying. Like, would they die?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think they die. I think the wind resistance on
Yeah.
the way down would kind of
Yeah.
make it a soft landing.
Yeah.
Didn't we do this with squirrels?
We did it with squirrels, but we haven't done this with
Well,
ticks.
squirrels are definitely dead, no?
No,
Really?
that was our whole thing. Was that like squirrels don't reach? Wasn't it PFT? Big T?
Yeah.
They don't reach a high enough velocity to kill them
Yeah.
if they're dropped from, or if they fall from whatever height.
Now, if they land on their head, then yeah.
Yeah.
Terminal velocity of a tick is 2 to 7 miles an hour.
Oh, that's leisurely.
Similar to a slow jog.
So they're being dropped from the sky
That's
slowly.
a very fast jog. Well, 7. 2 is a nice.
Two's a
leisure.
nice, easy pace.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, if you land on like a leaf or the grass, that's a nice soft landing, I would imagine.
Yeah.
All right, boys, I gotta go record real quick.
All right, CJ.
Appreciate you guys.
Right, Jerry. This is one of those things that really makes me think how crazy it is. Like that's happening on a completely different world than I live in.
Mm-hmm.
The government starting diseases.
Or what? Yeah, whatever you like. That's not in my stratosphere. I can't believe I live in the same world as that. I guess.
You know, I'm
That's not
starting
something
to
I'd
think,
ever
as
of.
we've done this show for 5 years and we've kind of done all the conspiracy theories there are to do, I feel like Blutman isn't in that world.
No.
We might need to do a video series of just going over the biggest conspiracy theories ever with Blutman.
Explain them all, like from ground zero. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Literally ground zero.
Yeah, we could do that.
Where's Ground Zero located?
There's a lot
See?
of, there's a
And
lot
so
of ground
this is-
zeros.
This is why we need to do
Or
this.
ground zero.
The only is Area 51 a conspiracy theory?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well that one I am cognizant of Area 51 and Las Vegas 51s,
Mhm.
of course. Area 51 I feel like I'm hip to that in some way. There's Alien Beef Jerky, which is a place, I believe, Baker, California, that you drive through when you're driving from Vegas to LA and vice versa. You gotta go to Alien Beef Jerky. It's great. So we go and get that, but it's all Area 51 themed and stuff. Then at some point in Vegas, when you're driving, I feel like I could be an idiot. I feel like we've tried to see Area 51. No, that I could make that up. I don't know, dude.
Do
Area
you want to
50.
know the real conspiracy about the
Yeah,
UFOs?
sure.
It's the government.
Well, Area 51s is all UFOs. I thought Area 51s was the aliens.
It is, but like I'm just talking UFOs. People see the UFOs, they go, "Oh, it's aliens." No, it's not. It's the military.
Gotcha.
They've got shit you can't even comprehend.
Gotcha. Then there's the moon. I know that one, of course.
You know the moon?
Yeah. I don't know if that happened.
Who do you think killed JFK?
I know nothing about that.
See,
Probably
this we
someone
should
with
do
Yeah, we
this.
gotta talk about
someone with a
JFK.
gun.
Yeah,
Someone with a gun got him?
probably.
Yeah.
So just one person with a gun?
I don't know.
Or is it multiple?
All I know is the image. He's in the car. The girl's next to him.
The girl.
The girl, his wife, yeah. Jackie. Yeah. All right. Well, we will. I think we should definitely do that. We should get Blutman back on to just run through the greatest
Well,
hits of the conspiracy
maybe a video
landscape.
series.
Yeah, a video series sounds good.
Okay. What's
Yeah.
your third story?
The prison guard who Googled Jeffrey Epstein minutes before he died. Did you see that?
I did see that one got thrown into a long-time group chat I'm in. I scrolled past it.
Mm.
So this lady not only Googled Jeffrey Epstein, but she's also had payments that were deposited into her Zelle account in and around the time of Jeffrey Epstein's death.
I did not know that part.
Yep. And there was an interview with one of the inmates that said that they overheard her talking about Jeffrey Epstein's death and how they need to do things to like fake the cameras before the investigators got there. Now it's an inmate interview with the FBI, so you can take that with a grain of salt, but it is out there in the record.
I think the psyop is working on me.
Yep.
Because I'm almost to the point now where it's so comical and ridiculous that I think maybe really what he just killed himself, and they were Googling him, and maybe all this crazy shit just happened because it's so stupid.
It's gotten so crazy that now it's almost reversing itself.
Yeah.
And now it's like, this is the conspiracy.
Yes. I actually think I'm on the real conspiracy.
Which is?
That there is no conspiracy.
Okay. Would that have anything to do with the fact that Trump is being more and more implicated?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm not even
completely
talking
unrelated.
Well, I don't give a shit about Trump, but I'm not even talking about the island stuff. I'm
Yeah.
talking about the killing himself.
Killing himself. And for me, it's gotten to the point where I always thought that there was some weird stuff going on with Epstein. I wouldn't be shocked if he was like alive.
I wouldn't either.
Overseas. I wouldn't be shocked if like Jeffrey Epstein was like secretly like living in a mansion somewhere.
Well, that's the thing. They had
just gaming all day.
We know they had a fake body that they wheeled out of there.
Yeah.
Now they claim it was to wheel out the real dead body. Who knows?
Right. But still, that's not really something that prisons do a lot. Is like have a fake body that gets wheeled out.
Mm-hmm.
So it opens up a lot of questions.
How much do you know about the whole Epstein deal?
No, I'm out on the.
Do you know about the island?
I know there's an island.
Okay. Do you know who's been there?
Mr. Beast. I don't know.
We really should do this.
Yeah, we will.
I don't have a clue about nothing.
You're good at coming up with punny names on the spot. What would the name of this show be?
For educating Blutman?
On conspiracies, yeah.
Let's see. We got
Area 50 Blut.
Oh, Area 50 Blut's not bad. I need to think of this for a longer period of time.
You think an alien actually looks like the little green guy?
No, I don't think they're little. I don't think they're green.
I think they are cool. It's a cool mascot, the green alien.
Yeah, like the cartoon guy.
Yeah.
I like. Yeah, I hope that's what they look like. But my
I'd
guess would be
befriend
that they're like
one.
the big gray silver giant head, big eyes. I don't like those
I don't
aliens
mess
as good
with.
either.
I like the green alien that looks like you could just chat with the black eyes. Those are cool.
Yeah. We will do this video series if you're down, and I will think of a punny name for it. I don't
Okay.
have one right now. I'm sorry, Blutman and Big T.
That's okay.
No, you'll come up with something great.
We'll have a great one. All right. Well, we will see you guys on Thursday. I think we're gonna do Ticketmaster Live Nation. They might be the most universally hated company in the country, right?
Yeah, do we have any polls on them?
I don't know.
Approval rating?
I don't know.
Negative.
I can't understand why someone would approve them.
Yeah.
If you just really love events.
But I think you would hate Ticketmaster if you do really love events.
Yep.
Because they're making it harder for you to love the event and attend the event. And more expensive.
Okay. Well, we will see you guys on Thursday. Love you guys.